Hello all, welcome back on 6th video of this series, Java 8 Essential Features, the Time API. Before Java 8, we all Java developer having complained about date and calendar classes which is provided earlier because there was no specialized API to use it. Java 8 introduced a date and time API in a new package java.time. We can mostly categorize this java.time package into two simple ways. A local classes which is simplified date and time API classes without complexity of handling a time zone, and joined and offset date time API classes are deal with time zone. Let us come back to Eclipse. Just created a simple demo class. We'll discuss most used classes step by step. The first class that I would like to discuss is LocalDate class. Second one, I would like to discuss LocalTime class. Third one, LocalDateTime class. These three most used classes to handle date and time I just would like to discuss with you. Now let us start the first local date. The now method provided on local date class, this will return a current date of system. Now there are so many utility methods which is provided on local date class. Example, I just would like to print this with the help of toString method. If I would like to print only the day, then I can use get day of month. If I would like to print the month value, then I use get month value. The month value can be an integer value which is 1 to 12, and the month is enum is also provided. There is also a method to display a year which will return a year value. Let us work with a second class, LocalTime. I can display the current time with help of toString method. Now let us move on the last class, LocalDateTime. We can display the value of this current date and time with the help of toString method. We can also extract date and time part separately with the help of toUtilities method. There are so many utilities method provided by classes inside java.time package. For example, I just would like to display yesterday, then I can use minus days method. Minus days method will minus the number of days from a provided current object. This will display yesterday's date. I can also plus days. You can understand, and you can also play with this date and time API. But I would like to mention one more thing which is very much useful. The formatting of date and time class. Java 8 provides a date time formatter class. to perform a formatting of date and time. Formatter class provides some standard formatting like ISO date, ISO date time, and so many. If you want to provide your own custom formatting, then you can use the method of pattern. Inside that you can specify your own pattern. For example, I am just specifying dd/mm/yy. I just want to display a current date in this defined format, so I can use directly with the help of a format method. Format method accept a date time formatter as a parameter. This is very much simple. You can specify the date time formatter pattern, whatever the pattern you require, and you can pass it over here. If you want to convert a string value into a date and time or date, you can also use this date time formatter. For example, there is a method of parse. This accepts two parameters. The first one is our string representation of date and the formatter that we want to apply on that string. I hope you have understanding of java.time package and how to deal with date and time. See you in the next session of Java8 essential feature. Till that, do share this video and subscribe this channel, Java Goals with Chirag.